Hey guys, welcome to your next movie review update. I'm your host, Richie Arellano, and today we're going to be doing Wedding Ringer.
If you need a best man,
allow me to introduce myself.
There's only one name you need to know.
Pupil Juju. Vic Mitchum.
It's actually Father Vic Mitchum.
Kevin Hart is
Jimmy!
The Wedding Ringer. Rated R.
So, this movie review is about The Wedding Ringer. Now, it's directed by Jeremy Gerlich, who did other movies such as The Rebels and The Breakup, which was a comedy. It's also starring Kevin Hart, who's playing Jimmy Callahan, aka Bick, who's his alter ego in the movie. We have Josh Gad, who's playing Doug Harris, another co-star to the movie. And we also have Kayleigh Coco Sweeting, who's playing Gretchen Palmer, who is marrying Doug Harris in the movie. Now, Doug Harris is in a little bit of a trouble because he needs to find a best man because he has no friends to take the position. And that's where Kevin Hart comes in with his business as the hiree of a best man. Now, in the movie, you see a lot of comedy. It's very funny. Kevin Hart does a very good job. I've seen multiple Kevin Hart movies, and of them, this was by far one of his best. And it wasn't because it was relying on Kevin Hart. It was relying on the supporting cast, the groomsmen that he hires for Harris's wedding. It was a good movie. I was laughing throughout the movie. I thought it was very well done. I thought that Gretchen, who is the bride-to-be, played a very good part. I thought Doug Harris was very well played. And of course, Kevin Hart did a good job as well. Now, it was a comedy. It was a comedy that actually lasted with laughter throughout the movie. It wasn't at the beginning and got boring towards the end. I found many parts hilarious. I found many parts laugh out loud. So if I had any recommendations, I'd say please go see this in theaters as soon as you can. It got number 2 in the box office this weekend, right behind American Sniper. And if I had to give this movie a rating, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. And that's my recommendation. If you have any time, please go see this in theaters. Now, some upcoming movies in the first half of February. We have Jupiter Ascending, which is kind of a sci-fi action movie. We have our next movie that I will be reviewing, The Seventh Son, which I'm actually excited for. It's directed by Sergei Bodrov. I hope I said that right. We have SpongeBob the Movie, Sponge Out of Water, which is kind of them coming out of the water. It's more of a live action, seeing them what they would look like in the real world, which is kind of cool, and it was a little bit funny. Coming up February 13th, we have Kingsman, The Secret Service, and we also have a movie that I will not be seeing, 50 Shades of Grey. Now, of course, the books were a hit. The movie, I don't know, not so much. Didn't read the books, wasn't really a big fan, so I will not be seeing it. And that is it for what's coming out for the first half of February.
War is coming.
The world of man shall fall.
You are the seventh son of the seventh son, destined for something greater. Will you bow down to the darkness, or will you fight? It is time to choose. Show me what you are!
And of course, for the last part of my show, any news, rumors, or updates that happen in the movie or television world. First up, Apocalypse will not have Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen reprising their roles as Professor Xavier and Magneto. They will be sticking to one genre, which is the one you saw in Days of Future Past, and sticking with that going forward in the Apocalypse series, or the X-Men series. World War Z will be getting a new movie and a clean slate from what we saw with Brad Pitt. Filming was actually scheduled for this October, which is pretty cool because I actually like the World War Z that Brad Pitt starred in. The Interview which was a huge controversy, is coming to Netflix. And a lot of people are viewing that this movie is going to be a $30 million loss for Sony, so it's going straight from wherever it was on YouTube, now coming to Netflix if you missed it through the streaming on YouTube. Amazon, which is actually pretty big for me, is beginning making films for theatrical seeing, so viewing. So they're going to make their own studios to make films that you'll see in theaters. But also it's going to be for Amazon Prime viewers as well, which is pretty huge. For if you have Amazon Prime, not only can you see it in theaters, but it'll be on Prime first. Those are all your news, rumors, and updates for this show. Again, I'm your host, Richie Arellano. I'd like to thank you for watching. Please like my video, please comment below, please share my video, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and have a good day.